Adesanya moved on to a new challenge, the UFC. There, Israel Adesanya quickly rose to prominence, dominating the middleweight division and becoming the UFC middleweight champion.
Israel Adesanya is the undisputed king of the middleweights! Less than 2 years into his UFC career, Israel Adesanya is what he knew and thought he was, the best middleweight on planet Earth.
I beat this guy. No one knows who the f he is, and he's gonna be that guy when I'm world champion, when I'm a legend. He's gonna be at some pub, talking some shit about, I beat that guy one time.
Alex had just secured the championship title, a testament to his dedication and skill.
You can't stand in front of that man. But this guy does that to the best kickboxers on planet Earth.
He literally was in that bar in Brazil, and Izzy had to say something.
When that guy was going to fight MMA, I'm like, hold on, baby. I watch him fuck up everybody over there. He was beating up everybody over there, dude. And it was the way he was doing, he was putting him into orbit. I was like, this fucking guy's terrifying.
Alex Perreira, still in Brazil and struggling with his addiction, felt the sting of Adesanya's words deeply. The mockery fueled a fire within him, a frustration so intense that it became the catalyst for a life-changing decision. Alex resolved to stop drinking and to pursue a career in the UFC, determined to reclaim his honor and prove himself once again.
Pô, queria uma luta aí que é interessante pra mim e seria interessante, eu tenho certeza que vai ser pra todo mundo. É uma pessoa que, de alguma forma, me incentivou quando eu tava em bar bebendo e ele em vídeo falou que eu iria ficar em bar, mas ele me resgatou. Hey, Adesanya, come to daddy.
Their first fight in kickboxing was intense. From the opening bell, the fight was everything the fans had hoped for and more. The fight went to a decision. When the judges' scores were finally announced, Alex Perreira was declared the winner by decision. Adesanya didn't agree with the judges.
Although you lost, a lot of people thought you should have won the decision.
I won the fight.
Later, they fought again in a rematch. There, Israel Adesanya lost again. He got KO'd by Perreira, a devastating left hook.
Like, he knocked me out at the third round after he got rocked in the second round. He put like a contract up, like he's coming to the UFC as well. I'm like, all right, make your way up. I'll fuck him up.
Alex was moving on to the UFC. There he was, soon to fight Adesanya.
He's a specialist. He's like a pure specialist. Yeah. He can grapple a little bit, but that's not what he wants to do. He wants to knock your fucking head into the bleachers.
I'm going to kill you, is what he's thinking. Dance your weird ass. I'm going to kill you.
With a newfound focus and sobriety, Alex Perreira entered the UFC. His rise was meteoric. Every opponent that stood before him was swiftly defeated. His striking was lethal, his power undeniable. With each victory, Alex grew stronger and more confident, his reputation as a fearsome fighter solidifying. In less than a year, Alex's string of victories earned him a title shot against none other than Israel Adesanya.
And you knew that if he was able to win a couple, they would rush him to Izzy.
The stage was set for a rematch, but this time, the stakes were higher than ever.
Pretty much cleaned the division, and he should be grateful. He wouldn't be here without me. My run to the title was a lot more impressive than what he's done. So he should be grateful that he's here because of me.
Você vai estar sozinho lá dentro do octógono.
I don't speak Portuguese.
You're gonna be alone inside that octagon without a team.
Oh yes, you and me. Don't worry, but they're gonna be with me.
The world watched as the two warriors faced off in the octagon, a battle that promised to be legendary. The fight was grueling. Adesanya, with his superior wrestling and striking, managed to keep Alex at bay for most of the bout. Round after round, Adesanya landed more punches, and it seemed like Alex might not prevail. The clock ticked down to the final 2 minutes of the last round.
Under 3 minutes here to go in round one. That Adesanya right, the most significant strike thus far.
He's got him reacting now. Look at that.
He does.
After that right hand.
Adesanya is up 4-0. Just Adesanya doesn't have to beat this man, he just has to beat the clock. Here his coach tells him, in between rounds, he says, you got 5 minutes to be champion of the world.
And it looked as though Adesanya would retain his title. But Alex Perreira had other plans.
Kick for Pereira, backs Adesanya.
Reserves of strength and determination, he unleashed a devastating left hook that sent Adesanya reeling. Sensing his moment, Alex pounced, delivering a barrage of strikes that left Adesanya unable to defend himself.
Down goes the champion! Pereira trying to close!
The crowd erupted as the referee stepped in to stop the fight. Against all odds, Alex Perreira had captured the middleweight belt, completing one of the most remarkable comebacks in UFC history.